couch, dogs, me, guitar lessons.
Hey there, LickNRiffers, how are you doing? Welcome to another awesome improvisation lesson right here on LickNRiff. In this video, we're going to discuss a little bit of funk rhythm, and how to improvise using the funk rhythm. Now, for this, we'll need to know three chords. E dominant sharp 9, or E7 sharp 9, or E sharp 9. Never mind how you call it, it's E sharp 9. So it's 8, 7, 6, and 7 on strings 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, it's 7, 6, 7 on strings 5, 4, and 3. Okay, C7 chord head, just up here. Okay, so you have this 7, 6, 7 with the sharp 9. It's 8 on the second string. And now the second chord is A7, like this. Okay, it's 8, 6, and 5 on strings 2, 3, and 4. Okay, it's out of this. Okay, we have it in this the barred shape, but we have the open A bass string, so why not use it? Now, if you want to turn this into an even more exotic and funky chord, just take 8 from the second string to 7, and then you have A13. Okay? So it's 7, 6, 5 on strings 2, 3, and 4. Now, the third chord is B7, but before B7, we'll play F7 as kind of a 2-5-1 move. Okay? So it's gonna be F sharp 7, B7, and back to E sharp 9. So the F sharp 7 is just a C7 shape up at 7, the 7th fret. So 7, 9, 8, 9 on strings 2 to 5. Or you can just play C7 and raise it up from 7 to 9. Okay? And B7, of course, is a bar on 7, E-shaped without the pinky, or pinky at 10 on the second string. So the rhythm here is very important. We're gonna add a bass move as well, but the rhythm is the basis for everything. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the idea is to pick it quickly. Okay, now the basic funk move here is to play the chord on the beat, on the first beat, and then just mute the strings. Okay, but there's nothing funky about it. So you need to add a little bit more. So this is a little more funky. Now, what's going on here? It's ta, 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 ta. Okay, it's all downstrokes except for the third note, which is on an upstroke. And this is the offbeat. Now, the offbeat is what makes everything funky. Even if you play only the first beat and then randomly play a chord on an upbeat, you'll get a funky sound. And that's your next exercise, to try and play the first beat, okay, the chord on the first beat, and then just randomly pick an upstroke and play the chord. Okay? Now, don't worry if it sounds awkward at first. This is just for getting used to the idea of improvising with funk, with the chords. Okay? We're not playing funk yet. We're just getting used to the idea of accentuating the offbeats. Okay, so again, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Okay? That was a little bit stressful, but you see what I'm trying to show you, right? Randomness. That's the improvisation part. Now the rhythm, the basic rhythm that you can use is this, the one that I showed you at the start. It's dum 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 dum, okay, and it's down down up down down, okay, down down up down down. And if you keep playing the 16th notes, you'll see that it comes a lot easier than if you have to think about it. Okay? Down, down, up, down, down. Okay, now let's add a bass move. Okay, 5 hammer on to 7 on the 6th string, and then 5 hammer on to 7 on the 5th string. Okay, and then you play the open 6th string and then start the rhythm. This cuts the rhythm in half, like this. Okay, and now we're playing a little bit of funk. So it's 5 hammer on to 7 on the 6th string, then on the 5th string, and then the open 6th string. Then you have half the rhythm. Okay, this replaced the first couple of strokes. So what you're playing here is down, up, down, like this. Okay? Got it? Look at my hand. Down, up, down, and then again. Now this should come easily if you did the previous exercise of playing random up and down strokes. Okay? It'll be a little more difficult if this is the first thing you attempt. So try the first one. And once you're feeling free to pick whatever you like, whenever you like, then try to add the bass notes. Okay? And then you add the A chord. So you play 5 hammer on to 7 on the 5th string, and then on the D string, and then you play the open A string. Okay? And then play the A7, okay, with 8 on the 2nd string, or A13 with 7 on the 2nd string. Or 8, 8, 7 on the 2nd string to create a lick. And then go back to okay? Now, of course, instead of 8 on the 2nd string, you can also play 7, and then you get an E9, okay, which is also a funky chord. Okay, but it's less tensioned. It's got less tension than this one, so I prefer this one. Now, after you're finished with E, A, E, play the F sharp 7, then B7, and then go back to the beginning. And you can slide it. Or you can play B flat 13, now that I think of it. Right? It's got a lot of tension. It's got the same note as the sharp 9. So it's 8, 8, 7 on strings 2, 3, and 4. And on the 6th string, you have the B bass 7. Okay? So okay, it's kind of an augmented chord. So okay, now the last step for complete funky freedom is to slide or get the chord out of place. You can slide the chord, okay? Take the chord half a step down and slide it back up. Or slide it from a fret up, back down. Okay, it sounds a bit weird, but in context, sometimes it works. And you can do the same with A. Okay, and you can also play both variations. Okay, play both notes. Okay, both frets, I mean, sorry. And you can also do, okay, a fret down, then a fret up. Okay, something like this. It all depends on how much you're feeling it at the moment. So I'll try to get into it and show you a little bit of funky improv. Okay, wait a second, I just remembered something else, something very, very important. You don't have to overburden your funk. Don't play the bass smooth on every bar. Don't play a slide all the time. Don't play too many accentuations. Just let it flow and add one variation at a time. For example, right? So, for example, I did C and B. Okay? C7 to B7. That was from a fret up to B7. Okay, it's the same idea. It's the same kind of idea, and you can try to do it with the F sharp 7 as well. But again, don't overdo it. Try to feel the rhythm. Now, this was an example. I'll try to forget the cameras there and actually get into it to show you a little bit of what I mean by improv. Okay, you see, just let the rhythm flow and try to speak through rhythm. Try to speak rhythmically. Use the rhythm to your advantage. And I just said the same thing 3 different ways, but sometimes that's the only way to teach. So I'll let you go funk off into the horizon, whatever that metaphor means, but you have fun with this. I gave you enough tools. You just go and use whatever you see fit. And I wish you a lot of fun with this and a lot of funk with this if you want to get a bit cliche. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.